welcome to Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. I'm back with yet another impeccable and spellbinding video. Today's video is a continuation of my previous video in connection with grammar series. If you are watching my video for the first time, if you are new to my channel, and if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, I request you from the extreme bottom of my heart to subscribe my channel without any further ado. And if you are watching this video for the first time without watching my previous video, I request you to watch my previous video as well, because without watching my previous video, if you are watching this video doesn't make any sense. Find the link below for my previous video. Well, time to get in today's video and time to talk about today's topic. Before I move on, let's take a quick recap. What did I teach in my previous video? What did you learn from my previous video? As far as my previous video is concerned, remember talking about parts of speech, and I remember telling you people that they are 8 in number, and they are as follows: noun, pronoun, adjective, word, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. I remember talking about word. I remember telling you people that word plays an important role in a sentence. One can imagine, one can think, and one can write a sentence without noun, without pronoun, without adjective, without adverb, without preposition, conjunction, and interjection. But one can imagine or think or write or frame a sentence without a verb, because verb is part and parcel of a sentence. Verb and sentence go hand in hand. And I remember telling you people that verb means work. Work means action. Action takes time, and time is tense. Well, this is what I taught you in my previous video. In my today's video, I'm going to talk about tense. Let's talk about tense. Well, here we go. Tense. Now, the spelling of tense is T-E-N-S-E, tense. And what does tense mean? What is tense, or what's tense? Now, frankly speaking, English language is a peculiar language. English language is a strange language. English language is a funny language. Why am I using all these adjectives to talk about English language? One single word will have multiple meanings, and everything depends on the context. Well, when we are talking about this word tense, we are talking about it in connection with grammar, and the meaning of the word tense in connection with grammar is time. Yes, you heard me correct. What's tense? Tense is time, and time is tense. Well, the word tense has multiple meanings, other meanings too. The second meaning which is occurring to my mind is nervous. Yes, you heard me correct. Tense means nervous. Are you tense? Which means, are you nervous? Well, in some other contexts, the meaning of the word tense is nervous. But here, in this context, when we are talking about tense in connection with grammar, the meaning of tense is time. So, in my today's class, I'm going to talk about tense. And as you all know, tense is classified into three. Tense is divided into three. Let's find out. The first tense is present tense. Yes, you heard me correct. Moving on to the second tense. The second tense is past tense, and the third and the final tense is future tense. Yes, you heard me correct. Tense is classified into three. Time is classified into three. Present time, past time, and future time. Present tense, past tense, and future tense. Before I move on, I'd like to talk about one thing real very important. What exactly is the spelling of the word tense? T-E-N-S-E, tense. So the first letter is T. T is the first letter. So T stands for tense. Moving on to present tense. What is the first letter? P. And moving on to the next tense, past tense. What is the first letter? P. And moving on future tense. What is the first letter? F. Well, yes stands for future tense, but we have a problem here because we have two P's here. Let's take help of numbers to resolve this problem. Let's take that as P1 and this as P2. So P1 stands for present tense and P2 stands for past tense and F stands for future tense and T stands for tense. Well, I'm getting a question here. The question is, what does T goes in inverted comma? What does T stand for? Yes, the question is, what does T stand for? What does T stand for? Well, T stands for tense. Moving on to the second question, what does P1 stand for? Well, P1 stands for present tense. Moving on to the next question, what does P2 stand for? Well, P2 stands for past tense. What does F stand for? Well, F stands for future tense. Frankly speaking, often my students come up to me with this question, and the question is, Yunus sir, what does KMD, and that goes in inverted comma, what does KMD stand for in your name? Yes, you heard me correct. Yunus sir, what does KMD stand for in your name? Often my students come up to me with this question and I tell them that KMD stands for Qadi Muhammad in my name. My full name is Qadi Muhammad Yunus. Well, KMD is my initial and I got it from my father and my father got it from his father and his father vice versa. I learned from my father when he was alive that my grandfather and his father and his father and my ancestors were the weavers of Khadi clothes. So I guess the things are clear about the tense now. So tense is classified into three: present tense, past tense, and future tense.